So I was playing PUBG at the library, and I was on this roof, and I heard someone shots fire out, and so I looked to the right, and I saw that there was someone with the ghillie suit hiding behind a rock, shooting at someone, and so I grabbed my sniper with the 6 times scope, and I aimed it towards him, and I shot him in the head, and I one-shotted him, bro, and I felt so good about that, bro. And it really goes to show, boys, that how much are you willing to risk, boys? Maybe you can maybe you can get some shots off, but are you really willing to risk giving away your position? And usually with me, if I feel like the shots are really hard to get and I don't have a suppressor on my weapon, then I'll avoid making the shot because I don't want to give away my position. You know, sometimes you got the AR with the 2 times scope and there's someone really far away. Are you really willing to give away your position on the off chance that you're gonna kill someone with the 2 times scope from like miles and miles away? Just learn from the mistakes of this guy who was shooting at someone and ended up getting sniped in the head because he got cocky and he thought he was gonna get that kill, but it ended up getting him shot in the head. So remember to apply this when you're playing PUBG and you're hiding behind a rock and you think that you're gonna kill someone with an AR, but you never know who's on the roof with a sniper in the 8 times scope who's gonna snipe you in the head. So in the end game, I was in a building and the last guy was in the other building, and I got him with a snipe, but he just crouched and started healing, and maybe I should have chased him, but I just stayed in my building. And so I tried to get him with a snipe, but I couldn't. And like what happened was that I hid behind cover and I cooked the grenade, and I was gonna throw the grenade into the window, but I couldn't reach. So I couldn't throw the grenade far enough, so I just threw it. I just threw it on the ground, and I tried to switch to my AR, but that guy got me. And so what I should have did was that I should have never went for the grenade. That was too ambitious. I should have just held on to that sniper and tried to get a headshot. When he sticks his head out of the window, try to get that headshot. And sometimes I get too ambitious with the grenade, and I couldn't even throw as far as I'd like to get it into that window and get that grenade. But I want to talk about this one time. It was in a different match, and I was in some smoke, and I decided to go for the Molotov throw, and like, even though I couldn't see a thing, I still went for that Molotov, and I ended up getting the kill just by throwing a Molotov blindly into the abyss. And it felt so amazing, and that reminds me of this other time. I was also in the smoke, and I threw another smoke grenade, but when the smoke cleared for just a moment, I could see where my enemy was. He was peeking out through the window in a house, and so I switched to my shotgun, And like, even though I couldn't see a thing, I still went for the shotgun shot and ended up one-shotting him and getting the victory. And so the moral of this video is that y'all could be the best at PUBG if you apply what you learned in this video. Throwing smoke grenades, getting close to your enemy, switching to the shotgun, and one-shotting your enemy. You can be the best at PUBG, and y'all can get that victory royale. And that's all I got for this video. Goodbye.